everybody, including the United States. He said, "We want an Afghan-led and Afghan-owned solution of the conflict." To a question about Iran, the spokesperson said all parties must work towards easing the tension in the region. He said Pakistan is watching the developments in the region very closely. Meeting of Federal Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Imran Khan is in progress in Islamabad. During the meeting, the Prime Minister will also about his visit to the United States. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is marking Yom Tashakkur today on the first anniversary of 2018 general elections. In a series of tweets today, Special Assistant to Prime Minister on Information and Broadcasting Firdaus Ashiq-Ewan said the aspirations of people and 23-year-old political struggle of Imran Khan bore fruit in the general elections last year. The Special Assistant said 25th July is the day of expression of public opinion, as on this day the people gave a strong support to the mission of purging the country of corruption. Japan will provide a grant of 322 million Japanese yen for human resource development in Pakistan. An agreement to this effect was signed in Islamabad today. Minister for Economic Affairs Muhammad Hamad Azhar was present on the occasion. Under the grant program, Japan will offer scholarships for master and doctoral degrees for the young, capable government officials. Hamad Azhar expressed the hope that this opportunity will strengthen the government's administrative capacities. German Development Bank will provide grant assistance of 12 million euros for provision of quality healthcare services in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Gilgit-Baltistan. Secretary Economic Affairs Division Noor Ahmed and Country Director German Development Bank Wolfgang Meulers signed the agreement to this effect in Islamabad today. Minister for Economic Affairs Hamad Azhar also witnessed the signing ceremony. Under the agreement, German Development Bank will provide grant assistance worth 2.6 million euros for Gilgit-Baltistan and 9.4 million euros for Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Speaking on the occasion, the ministers thanked the German government for the grant assistance, which will be helpful in redressing critical health-related issues in far-flung regions of Gilgit-Baltistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. He said these initiatives are truly commendable as they are geared to impact the lives of a common man. Sindh Chief Minister Syed Murad Ali Shah visited the community center of Dawoodi Bohra Jamaat in Karachi today. He met the spiritual leader of Dawoodi Bohra Jamaat, Sayyidina Mufaddal Saifuddin, and expressed his gratitude to him for visiting Karachi. This is Radio Pakistan. The Evacuee Trust Property Board would reopen 19th century abandoned Gurdwara Choa Sahib, and a multi-million project would be initiated for its restoration to its original grandeur. Talking to APP in Wakant today, Evacuee Trust Property Board Deputy Secretary Shrines Imran Gondal said members of Pakistan Sikh Gurdwara Parbandhak Committee and Sikh leaders would perform the inauguration of the restoration project. Pakistan has strongly condemned the terrorist attack in Kabul on a bus carrying government employees. In a statement today, Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal said, "We express our condolences to the bereaved families and pray for speedy recovery of the injured." He said Pakistan condemns terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. He said, "We express solidarity with the people of Afghanistan." The spokesperson said Pakistan will continue to support international efforts to restore complete peace and stability in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, 12 people were killed and several others injured in 3 bomb blasts in the capital Kabul this morning. Officials said 5 people were killed and 10 others injured in a bomb blast hitting a bus carrying government employees. 7 people were killed and more than 20 others wounded in the second explosion. The third blast occurred when a car was blown up by the unknown militants. The death toll is likely to rise from all the 3 blasts. No militant group has claimed responsibility for the attacks. Meanwhile, 7 people were killed and 4 others injured when a roadside bomb struck a vehicle in Nangarhar province today. In Yemen, pro-government forces seized strategic sites from Houthi rebels in the country's southern province of Dalia. According to Defense Ministry's website, more than 30 Houthis including the field military commanders of the militia, have also been killed in the fighting. In Syria, 20 people have been killed in bombardment by the Syrian regime and its Russian ally in the latest violence to hit northwest Syria. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said the bombardment has also hit 24 hospitals in the opposition area, which is made up of most of Idlib province as well as slivers of adjacent governorates. In China, at least 16 people have died and 30 missing in two landslides. State broadcaster CCTV reported that the landslide buried 21 houses and caused at least 15 deaths in Guizhou province. Pakistan's Javeria Khan has been named to lead a women's global development squad by International Cricket Council. The International Cricket Council has announced the third Women Global Development Squad today as a part of its continued efforts to provide exposure to players from outside the leading countries and improve the standard of the women's games. And finally, the weather. Widespread rains and windstorm, isolated moderate to heavy falls are expected in Rawalpindi, Sargodha, Gujranwala, Lahore, Faisalabad, Hazara, Malakand, Peshawar, Kohat, Bannu, Mardan divisions, Islamabad and Kashmir during the next 12 hours. Scattered rains and windstorm, isolated moderate to heavy falls are expected in Dera Ismail Khan, Yob, Kalat, Sibbi, Nasirabad, Dera Ghazi Khan, Multan, Sahiwal, Bahawalpur divisions and Gilgit-Baltistan. Heavy to very heavy fall is also expected in Rawalpindi, Gujranwala, Lahore divisions, Kashmir and Islamabad during the night. To end the news, here are some of the headlines once again. Foreign Office says the Pakistan-US relations have also been reset with successful visit of Prime Minister to Washington. Meeting of Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister in the chair. Pakistan's Javeria Khan has been named to lead a women's global development squad by International Cricket Council. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.